Keep smelling good.
Good evening everybody, Matt here and welcome to my fragrance obsession. Tonight I'm going to be revisiting an amazing fragrance that comes from the house of Yves Saint Laurent. And this is sadly a discontinued fragrance, but before I get into this fragrance, I would like to show you this little purchase which I got from Dalius Lukosius from Fragland all the way in Lithuania. As you guys know, this is a fragrance which I worship, but I really wanted a miniature version of this again, along with the box. So this is the amazing Balenciaga Pour Homme. This is, I just worship this fragrance. This is a 4ml bottle and it's come in this beautiful little box. It's a nice little presentation, like you take it off and you've got the fragrance in there like that. It's just so beautiful. Like, it's just the way it's put in, it's the way it's all put together. It's really nice. We get the bottle right there. Like, if you've never smelt this fragrance, I know I say this all the time, but I'm serious about it. Like, if you've never smelt this, you need to. Oh, wow. Beautiful. Legendary, extraordinary, unique. A must try if you've never tried it before. So that's my little 4ml sample of Balenciaga Pour Homme, which I happily add to my collection. It goes straight in my cabinet, so yeah. M7 by Yves Saint Laurent. This fragrance came out in 2002, and it's an Oriental fragrance. The perfumers, that's right, perfumers, not perfumer. There's two perfumers for this fragrance. You've got Alberto Marias, who's designed CK1 by Calvin Klein, Oxygen Homme by Lanvin, which I reviewed not long ago, and the brilliant Pie by Givenchy. And the second perfumer is a perfumer named Jacques Cavalier. And he's designed fragrances like Issey Miyake, and he's also designed Ultraviolet. Sorry guys, that happens all the time. I'm sick of that watch going off. Sorry, let me get back to that. Ultraviolet by Paco Rabanne, so he's designed that one as well. It's a beautiful fragrance. So yeah, this is an Oriental fragrance, and the reason it's called M7, I actually looked up this, I was really curious, is because it's the 7th men's fragrance released from the company. I didn't know that. So it kind of makes sense. Men 7, M7, men number 7, you know? It really does make sense, but it's a good little feature, I guess. I don't know a lot of companies that have done that, where they've called a fragrance based on, you know, where it is in the catalogue, you know? I really like that. Like I said, it is discontinued, but it's very beautiful, it's very masculine, and it's just nice, it's just different. So we get notes of bergamot, rosemary, vetiver, agarwood, amber, musk, and mandrake root. When it comes to the notes, it doesn't list that this fragrance has oud in it, but oud is so visible in this fragrance, and the reason is, I guess, I think if you've never tried M7 Oud Absolute, which came out in 2011, so it is a newer fragrance, you can actually still find that in stores to this day. Yves Saint Laurent like to refer that fragrance as a reincarnation of this. It is a nice fragrance. However, I do think this one is much more traditional. It does have much more of an originality to it. And it is really nice. It's really, really nice, actually. So, M7 all started when the two perfumers, Alberto Marias and Jacques Cavalier, looked at a lot of Arabian attars. And in case you guys don't know what an Arabian attar is, it's basically just a posh word for an Arabian oil or an Arabian fragrance. So a fragrance which involves a lot of incense notes. So you get the picture. So that's what they wanted to do. They wanted to influence a fragrance which had that. Now I think the smell for this is just legendary. Like, it's just so classic. Like, it does start out a little bit strange. It kind of reminds me of a cough syrup called Cavonia. Like, I don't know if you can get that anywhere else where you are, guys, but Cavonia is widely available here in the UK. And it has a strong flavor. Like, it's quite an unusual taste. It kind of tastes a little bit like aniseed. It's like an aniseed, licorice sort of taste. But I get that smell. And I also get kind of like a cherry sort of vibe with this, like really strong cherry, with kind of like a tobacco sort of vibe, and it really does blend down to this nice sort of boozy, sort of rich, leathery dry down, like really, really nice. Like, I don't know why as well, like when it dried down, like I wore it today on this hand. It's kind of gone a little bit, but I put it on like as soon as I woke up, and it dried down to this really nice vanilla type note. It was like a vanilla type wood. It was like a woody vanilla. I'm guessing it's the Agarwood playing with, you know, the Mandrake root or something. But just, it's really, really beautiful. Like, it's creamy. It's just so nice. Like, really, really nice. It's got like a creamy sort of vibe. Beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. Like right now, I'm getting that kind of vetiver, that green sort of vibe, with that amber. The amber's there giving it that touch of sweetness. Mandrake root, I mean, I don't know what mandrake root smells like, so I guess calling it kind of like a root fragrance, like a rooty fragrance, I do get that. It's kind of like a tree root, kind of like a wood sort of moss sort of smell. It's really, really nice. But the one thing that, you know, sorry about that, guys. Stop it! Sorry. Overall, M7 to me is just a very warm, alluring, romantic, sensual fragrance. Like, it's so warm. It's just beautiful. It's just a really, really nice fragrance. And I think if you've never tried M7 before, you need to try it. I mean, obviously, the closest thing to this fragrance today is the new version, which is the Oud Absolu, which, of course, is still really nice. But I think that this is much nicer. I do find that the Oud Absolu is just way too powerful on the Oud. And I think, obviously, Oud these days is known as a very, you know, royalty note in fragrances. Like, there's not a lot of fragrances out there which have it, and even if there's cheaper fragrances that have oud, you know, they don't really perfect the note, in my opinion. It's just really, really nice, guys. I think if you've never tried it, at least try and find it, even if you just find a sample of it, like what I've done. I mean, thank you so much to Travis for giving me this, because this is a fragrance which I've always wanted to try, you know, because I've heard so many good things about it, and those comments that people give, they're not lying. Like, seriously, this is a decent fragrance. Really, really good. It's so classy. It's so elegant. It's just beautiful. It's really, really nice. So, guys, if you've enjoyed this review for M7 by Yves Saint Laurent, please let me know what you think of this fragrance in the comments below, and I will get back to you ASAP. I hope you guys have enjoyed. Take care of yourselves. Hope you have an amazing day or night, depending where you are in the world. And right now, I think I'm just going to relax, chill, maybe have a shower, and then splash a little bit of this beautiful fragrance right on my neck. So that is my plan for the night, and yeah, I'm so excited. So guys, thank you so much for watching. Take care of yourselves, keep smelling good, and bye-bye for now.